Finishing issues. Minus staple jams. Minus hole punch. The jammed stapler. Think of staple jams just like a handheld stapler that has a misfire. If you try to staple too many pages at once, or if the staples are slightly crooked, the thin metal wire will buckle and crumple up inside the dispenser. In a large office printer, this is even more common because the machine is stapling at high speeds. When a staple gets stuck, the printer's finisher, the part that handles the stapling and sorting, will stop moving and show an error. To fix this, you usually have to open a specific side panel on the finisher and pull out the staple cartridge. Just like a regular stapler, you can usually see the crumpled metal bit at the front. You'll need to clear away the mangled staple with your fingers or a pair of small pliers. It is also a good idea to check if the user is trying to staple more pages than the machine can handle. Most office printers have a limit, such as 30 or 50 pages. The full scrap bin hole punch issues. Think of the hole punch feature like a hole puncher you used in school. Every time it punches a hole in a piece of paper, it creates small, round circles of paper waste, often called chads. In an office printer, these tiny paper circles are collected in a small plastic bin inside the machine. If this bin gets completely full, the paper circles have nowhere to go. They start to back up into the punching mechanism, which can cause the hole puncher to jam or simply stop working. The most common fix for a hole punch issue is to simply find and empty the hole punch waste container. Once the trash is gone, the machine can move freely again. Misaligned punches. Sometimes the holes are being punched, but they are in the wrong spot. Maybe they are too close to the edge of the paper or slanted. This usually isn't a mechanical failure, it's a settings problem. If the paper isn't sitting perfectly straight in the tray, or if the printer thinks it is using a different size of paper, like A4 instead of letter, the holes won't line up with your folders. A technician will check the guides in the paper tray to make sure they are snug against the paper, preventing it from wiggling. You should also check the print settings on the computer to make sure the finish or output settings match the actual paper you are using. The finisher communication error. Because the stapler and hole puncher are usually part of a separate finisher unit attached to the side of the printer, they have their own power and data connections. If the finisher is bumped or moved, the large plug connecting it to the main printer can become loose. If the computer says, "Finisher not detected," the printer won't even try to staple or punch holes. A simple fix is to make sure the finisher unit is pushed firmly against the side of the printer and that any locking latches are clicked into place. This restores the brain connection so the printer can tell the stapler exactly when to fire.